right, okay.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to this week's episode of In the Kitchen with Caitlin. Tonight's guest is my good friend Jake Choi, actor, model extraordinaire.
Oh, stop. Keep going.
And we are making some delicious 10 Mile Tuesday zucchini bread.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why 10 Mile Tuesdays? Well, when I ran my first marathon, I would do 10-mile workouts with my running team on Tuesdays. And I'd come home starving.
Right.
And one time I went to a farmer's market and had these zucchinis, and I needed more carbs than just the zucchinis because I was just that hungry. And I was going to make zucchini bread, and these were the only things I had in the house, and it actually worked. And then it became a Tuesday foodition for me.
Oh,
every
foodition.
Tuesday then, right? See what I did there? Every Tuesday for the rest of marathon training, for whatever 6 weeks were left, I would come home and make this bread.
Okay.
And now I'm making it with you.
Awesome.
And all of you. All right, so sound good?
I can't wait. Let's get started.
Let's get started. Took the words right out of my mouth. Let's get started.
All right,
So
all right.
First, we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. So let's put them in this one. So let's move some stuff over right now.
Let's do that.
Move some stuff out of the way. We're gonna save our pals the zucchini for a second.
They're superstars.
They're the superstars
of the episode.
So, and have you take this here whisk.
All right.
And you're gonna whisk this together.
I love that word, whisk.
It's a good word.
Yeah, it just like whisk her away out.
Oh, wow. So romantic. Look at you.
My head is not in the right place right now. Anyways.
It's okay. Make the special someone some zucchini bread.
Exactly.
Whisk her away with some bread.
I like where your head is at right now.
That's how I would want to be whisked away. With a loaf of bread.
I love her snort.
Hey,
oh
beautiful.
My God.
I made this for you.
It's a zucchini bread. Wow, chicka wow.
So we're stirring 3 cups of flour right now. And we're also then gonna stir in 1.5 cups of some confectioner's sugar. And you're like, Caitlin, that's so weird to put in bread. It is.
Confectioner's sugar, what is that?
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar, right, yeah.
And it is a weird thing to throw in there like that, but again, this is 10 Mile Tuesday bread, and that was all I had in the house that Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then the other time I made it with regular sugar, it was...
What was the difference?
It was like... I can't really explain it, but I can tell the difference.
Did it hold better? Like, did this sugar hold better?
This sugar just made for like a cakier consistency.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's really true. It's just in my mind. And everyone said when I made it this way again that I would bring some to work. Everyone's agreed that whatever I did this recipe was better.
It's just one of those things that you can't really explain, but you just gotta do it that way.
It's just how I make it.
Just listen to her.
Right? We put 1 tablespoon of salt. We put 2 tablespoons of baking soda and 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. And it's like, Caitlin, why baking soda? Caitlin, whoa, that makes sense. It was what I had in the house that day, and
exactly. You're gonna keep saying it,
yeah.
And it just works. It works. 10 Mile Tuesdays, yo.
10 Mile Tuesdays with the Dashing Whippets made this lovely bread.
I'm like a professional whisker right now.
Okay. Now, as you're whisking, we have the people stir and talk about themselves on the show. So let's have you talk about yourself a little bit, Jake. How about some Choi family fooditions?
A foodition. Choi family foodition. Oh, okay. Well, since it's November and Thanksgiving is like right around the corner. Well, me, my brother, and my mom, every Thanksgiving for the past, 10 years, we've been pretty much going to Boston Market and we buy everything on the menu for like 7 people. And we just bring it home and we just invite relatives or friends, and it's a feast. It's a feast. Like, we buy everything. The turkey, the ham, mac and cheese. Oh, we gotta have the mac and cheese.
So good.
The creamy spinach, right?
Okay.
Oh, girl, spinach gonna pop out. That's good for you.
I'll eat cream spinach, but it's not my favorite way to eat spinach.
Okay,
I'll just say that.
True. Yeah, and like the pies, all the pies that they have.
Yeah, we hate pie on this show.
I'm sure y'all do. Yeah, we just go to the Boston Market every year on Queens Boulevard, and we just buy it out. Nice. Yep, that's our foodition.
Nice.
What's yours?
So that's my foodition. cooking in general, I
Cooking in
think it's
general.
safe to say, is my foundation. You know, third generation
Right.
food
Yeah.
person.
You were telling me
in
about
my dad's
that.
side of the family. My dad is a caterer. His dad has taken classic cordon bleu and owned a restaurant. Like it's runs pretty deep.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
a lot of, and then like my dad's dad was from the deep south, so we have some recipes coming up this season that are from
All
his
that
family.
good Southern cooking.
Yeah, and then there's also like some Italian blood in there. So we've done last season. We did a lot of we did a whole episode dedicated to sauce.
Oh, I love Italian. I
Yeah,
live
that's
for
awesome.
pasta.
Yeah.
Live for it.
Yeah, we hate pasta on this show too.
I'm sure y'all do.
Kidding. Oh no, we love pasta. Okay, so that looks great. Let's put
All
this to
right.
the side for a second
Cool.
because now we're gonna get to our star of the show.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna teach you how to do something really cool, and then I'm gonna let you do it.
Teach me.
So make sure your zucchini is washed. That's important. All right. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grate it. So you take it and you see the top piece. We're gonna just cut that bad boy off.
Okay.
All right. And then this, watch carefully.
All
it's
right.
really difficult.
Watching very carefully. Precision of a surgeon. You can tell food is in the blood.
You know what's gonna make this easier? Let's move the mat over for a second because it makes
Yeah,
you
you're
making
like,
it slide. I'm like, why am I doing that? There's a handle. Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
All right, so you ready?
All right.
That's all
so
you.
hold the handle
Yeah, hold the handle.
and grate
And grate.
this bad boy.
Yeah. So while you do this, because it's a really good angle, we're gonna ask you about so you know, like what do you got going on? We know you're an actor and a model. Tell us about what's on the horizon for you.
Yeah, I shot an episode of Broad City. It's on Comedy Central, created by Lana Glazer and Abby Jacobson.
In case you've heard of it.
Huh?
In case anyone at home hasn't heard of it.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know it, right? Come on, Broad
it's a
City.
pretty
So I'm gonna be on their 7th episode of season 2, and it premieres January 13th.
Nice.
Yeah, because that's the day before my birthday, so.
Ooh, nice
yeah.
birthday gift.
I know, right? So that's episode 7, Broad City, and then in the middle of shooting this new show called Younger on TV Land. It's the same creator of Sex and the City, Darren Star.
Nice.
Yeah. And I just shot episode 8, and I'm possibly gonna be recurring on the show. So.
Yay! Ooh.
Yeah.
Be sure to check that out,
Yeah, that's
guys.
actually gonna premiere January 14th on my birthday, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll be in episode 8, and then hopefully you'll.
So yeah, we'll make this happen. Right. Yeah, we want everyone to tune in to watch Shake. So tell me about like Broad City ladies. Like I am a huge comedy nerd, like huge UCB geek, as some people might know from watching previous episodes, and some guests who actually have shows at the UCB.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Those are
Just a
so
few.
funny, those shows.
I know.
Oh my God.
Not to brag, you know. I have some funny friends that have already graced the show.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Brush your shoulders off.
Brush my shoulder off a little bit. I know some talented people. Right? Like to keep the company of interesting folk. So, what was it like working with those ladies? What's it? I mean, how much of it is actually improvised? How much of it is written? I want to know everything. Tell me.
So, I mean, first off, it was one of the most fun I had on any set.
Really?
It was like, they were super professional, but it felt like you were shooting an indie film because everyone was so close. And like, yeah, like it was hot. We were shooting indoors in the summer, and Alana, who's the creator, she's a lead, she's like fanning the extras and like the crew people, you know, and joking around. And Abby's there, like, you know, talking to people, and no one's closed off. No one's better than anyone else. But yeah, going back to like the question of scripted and improv, they try to get everything on the script first, and then they'll let you go. Like they'll just keep like shooting it, and then if whatever happens that's not part of the script, like if it's good, they'll like keep it. Like Alana's so funny. And yeah, it's pretty much like, let's try to get what we have on paper, and then let's do a take where we just
Riff.
riff. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That must be exciting to watch.
It was great to like see how they work too, because they were so good. They're so good.
Is it like really intense when they're doing it from the book, or is it really like something like that looks like they're like barely sweating?
Both. It's both. Like, cause you know, like, cause I'm in the scenes with Alana only, and you know she's like really focused. But when she's shooting, she's having so much fun. But like when the director goes like cut, you can tell like she's like, all right, cool. So like, and they're talking and whatever. But yeah, so it's great. It's great to see like her gears like turn and stuff.
Wow.
Like that. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's measure out how much we have here.
Oh my god.
We might have enough. We might. Let's see. Okay.
Cool.
So now that we've measured it out, we've got exactly 2 cups.
Awesome.
We're gonna mix together our wet ingredients. So we got a bowl. We're gonna put this bad boy in here. Okay. And let's get you a fork.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna crack some. First we're gonna put the olive oil.
Okay.
Is how I like to do it.
That's 2 cups of olive oil.
Yep, 2 cups of olive oil. Thanks for that.
Should I just
Dump
keep?
it in.
Should I just
Yeah. Mush it
right.
in and get it all in there. All right, and then we're also gonna do. When I get the little, keep going. I got a tablespoon right here. We're gonna do a tablespoon of some vanilla extract. So give me 1 second.
Yep.
Not a tablespoon. Sorry, guys. This is a teaspoon. 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
Don't put a tablespoon. I mean, you could, but
You could, but.
I can't make any promises on that recipe.
Oh, that smells good.
Isn't it so good? Vanilla extract. It's like aromatic. All right, so I'm gonna start cracking some eggs in there.
Cool.
Okay. So you keep going.
All right.
You know.
And just get it all up in there.
Get it all up in there. What was it? Yeah. Cracking, I promised you guys that I was going to practice cracking the egg with one hand for season 2. It hasn't happened yet. I apologize.
Can you try it? You want to try it?
No. I don't want to get shell in the bread.
You know, some people eat the shell too. I heard it's good for you.
I mean, I'm sure there's lots of protein and fiber, but not for this recipe.
Okay.
Not 10 Mile Tuesday bread.
Not 10 Mile Tuesday,
Not 10 Mile Tuesday bread.
When you run your own 10 mile, you can do that if you want.
Exactly.
Right?
When you're running 10 miles and coming home and making bread.
That's a lot of miles. 10 miles? I don't know. For me,
because then I would run home after practice.
Oh
we would
my
do
God.
like 8 miles in the park, and then I would run home, and then it would be like another 2. So
You are a warrior.
I just like running really, really far. And then it all works out because I cook delicious food and I need to eat it.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. I mean, I'd be hungry as heck if I ran 10 miles.
Yeah, you build up quite an appetite. But you're pretty fit yourself, Jake.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
What do
I
you do
hit
to
the
stay in
gym.
shape? I want to know because you're like the king of the selfie, and you look like ripped. So I want to know, 1, can you fill us in at home on how to take that king of the selfie, the king of the selfie photos, and can you tell me what you do to like?
Only because I love y'all, I'm gonna tell you my secrets. All right.
Oh my god. In the kitchen, exclusive.
Exclusive. You gotta mix different types of exercises. Like I lift weights, do yoga, and then sometimes I'll box. So like it's a good balance because the boxing will help shred you up, you know, instead of bulk you up, you know, from the weights that you lifted. And then if you do yoga, it helps stretch the muscles that's super tight from the weightlifting, and it also makes you look really lean, and it makes you look like more naturally fit, you know, as opposed to like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's your thing, you can.
Some people
I
like
won't
that.
Judge,
Yeah,
but,
no.
Yeah.
But for you personally.
Yeah, I like to mix it up, you know.
So then when you photograph all this hard work,
you gotta get the light right, you know, and the angles. I mean, you know, Kate, you know, I mean, you take great selfies too. Stop it.
Oh,
So-
yeah, you know. But mine are only usually like here up, like
Yeah, mine are like here down.
Yeah, basically. So I haven't perfected like the angle of taking the full bod shots.
I ain't got no shame, so.
Yeah, you got nothing to be ashamed of.
I work hard for this, so I mean you can't see it, but.
Come on, you woke up like this.
I woke up like this. Hashtag you woke up like this.
Yeah, I totally woke up like this.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you texted me this morning. You're like, that's how you woke up.
That's how I woke up.
Yeah.
Just like this. I sleep with my lip gloss and mascara on.
Yeah.
Always.
Becomes one with you.
Right, exactly. It's just like thinning your skin. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the mixer.
Cool. So what are you doing here?
I'm just dumping this all in. So you
Okay.
just dump it on in. And they're like, oh, you're supposed to like gradually incorporate it. You're supposed to do it this way. You're supposed to do it that way. This is how I did it that one Tuesday because I was so hungry. I had no patience.
Right. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I was probably gonna eat it if it didn't have raw egg in it already. And then I just always recreate it like that.
All right, so that's there.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
In there,
cool.
and then we use our mixer,
All right.
hand mixer.
You can.
Oh.
Because I don't want to get it all over the area. I love this old school mixer. I love it.
I love it too. It was actually from my grandparents' house, my dad's house.
Oh my God, it's like, it's been in the household for generations.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it. You gotta pass it on to your kids, their kids.
Right.
Can I try that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Please do.
So you just...
And just scrape the sides so we get it all in there. And it's starting to become like almost like a dough. But it's never gonna be like a full-on like bready dough. It's still gonna be like a little soupy doopy.
Soupy doopy?
Yeah, that's my made-up word.
That's your made-up word?
Soupy doopy. It'll still be a little stickier. So we're gonna have to use like the cake spatula to like get it out. But that's okay.
But that's fun. That's like the fun of it, right?
Right.
Using the cake
but
spatula.
this isn't like a dough that you're gonna knead or something. You know what I mean? It's not like when we made focaccia. You know, that's not that kind of bread.
Okay.
Even though it's called zucchini bread, it does tend to be more like a cake batter consistency.
Yeah.
Cakey. It's a cakier bread.
Cake.
Like if you made a cream cheese icing and put it on your
I gotta switch hands.
zucchini bread.
Because
Yeah.
it's...
What?
I gotta switch hands.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you don't want to get carpal tunnel.
Oh. That Lincoln Tunnel. That's...
Carpal tunnel. Like when you get that cramping of your hand. Don't get carpal tunnel on the show.
There you go. See, this is teamwork right here.
Now this is teamwork. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so...
Keep going. No, you see how there's still dry chunks? You want to get all the dry chunks gone. That's
on the bottom,
why, like that's why I was like, scrape the sides, make sure like there's no hidden pockets of dry ingredient left.
Cool, I'm gonna put on medium speed.
That's fine.
All right.
Yep. Because you started out low, so the dry ingredient doesn't spray everywhere. And then you gradually increase the speed as it all gets coagulated. So, now that we have a very beautifully, thank you Jay, by the way,
welcome.
Beautifully mixed batter, we are going to grease our pan. You can grease it with whatever you want. We're gonna use butter though. So I'm gonna enlist you, Jake. So you just open the front half and then just, rub it all along the sides till it looks good and greasy.
That's what she said.
Go to town, Jake. So.
Cool. So
you use the top part.
the top right here? All right. And just go everywhere, every little nook and cranny?
Yeah,
all right, cool.
exactly. Just a thin layer. You don't need to use the whole...
This is your new bread dish, right?
I know. It's brand new.
I was admiring it earlier. I like it a lot.
It's a really nice one.
Take it.
Right? You're gonna take it. No, don't take it. I just got it for this show.
All right. Is that good or more?
A little more on that side.
Oh yeah, there's like little empty spaces.
Yeah,
Can't
on
even
that's
tell.
the side. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right.
All right, Matthew McConaughey.
I know. I'm glad you cut that. I'm glad you cut that. That was intentional. I said all right once, and then I was like, But now I gotta say it 2 more times.
Mhm.
And if you click with your heels, maybe Matthew McConaughey will appear.
Ah, dang.
No. No such luck. I've been trying every night for a month. And
Maybe
everywhere.
next episode.
Matthew?
If you're watching.
If you're watching, I'm a great cook. You can come over anytime.
What do you like to eat?
You can even bring your wife and kids. We'll cook for them
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And I'll come over with some
Jake will come back.
wine or
Jake will
whatever.
come back. All right, hold on 1 second. Let's put this down for one over there. And let's do a switcheroo. This
Cool.
is just logisticizing. This is not formal. So if you could
All right.
lift it.
All right.
Lift it and tilt it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. And we're going to pour it all in.
Ooh, look at that.
And sometimes it's also fun because, like, I live alone, is I have quarter loaf pans, and I'll make 4 quarter loaves and freeze 2 of them, and then bring 1 to work, and then eat 1 myself. So
Nice.
it actually, once it's baked up, freezes beautifully, this bread. It really, really does. So if you are like, oh my God, this looks like so much. I live alone and I'm a hip 20-something or 30-something and I don't know what I would do with all that bread. No fear. Your freezer is here.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yes. No fear.
You've reached a level of closeness that you can read my cheesy thoughts.
Yep, and I love it.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Here we go.
It smells so good already.
Right?
I
The
just wanna lick it off
vanilla
the bowl.
and everything. Oh, so good. And I'm gonna just use a knife to scrape the last clump of goodness off here. This is
Cool.
not an official technique. This is just Caitlin not wanting to use her hands.
It
'Cause
might
it's not
become an official technique after
right.
you do it.
Now that I've done it, everyone's gonna be like, whoa.
It's gonna start trending.
On Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me on Twitter.
Follow her. I mean,
At KitchenW Caitlin.
at the Jake Choi.
Yeah, we're gonna tweet at each other about
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I'm gonna send that. And well, if Jake tweets it, it might actually trend because he's kind of a big deal. But if I tweet it, we're getting there. We're getting there.
You're so sweet.
All right, guys. So yeah, you're like, oh my God, that looks so low. Guess what? It puffs up a lot when it bakes.
That's what bread does, right?
Thank you. All right, so this is gonna go in the oven at 325 degrees for about, start checking at about 30 minutes, like your favorite baking technique. Once it starts to look like golden brown on the tops, poke a toothpick in the middle, and when it comes out clean, you're baked.
I didn't know that. That's a cool technique.
There you go. Learn something new every day on In the Kitchen. All right, so shall we?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! You take it out when it's nice and golden brown. And now it's time, Jake, if you watch the show, which I know you have.
I watch every single episode, so I know what time it is. It's game time. Woo.
It's everyone's favorite part.
Let's cut it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
you see the
done.
steam coming out too?
That's done. No.
That's how you know it's fresh.
That's when you know.
That's when...
That's when you know
Girl.
it's fresh.
Oh man, that just...
Yeah. I love cutting into bread when it's still hot because then the outside of it's crusty and the inside of it's moist and beautiful.
Soft, yeah.
Yay! Success.
Keep cutting it.
Just keep cutting.
Just keep cutting.
There we go. All right, so that's enough because I didn't want to give you the butt. All right, that's it. That's what I call the end of the bread, the butt.
That's a good name for it.
Sorry, it's true. The heel of the bread.
I like the butt.
It's the
I like the
anatomic. I like calling it the butt too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's. I don't know why this is. It's fine. We're just
Eat.
gonna acknowledge, and now we're gonna eat. All right. So let's
yes.
cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I cheers the food always.
Good.
Thanks. Okay.
Mmm. That is good.
Thank you.
Why is
Good job. Good job. You're just making this face like you're shocked that it was
No,
good. That's why.
No, this is really good.
You're like, whoa.
It's soft and moist.
Thanks. Tell me more.
We did this.
Yeah, we did. Good job. Yeah, I was going to tell you. Thank you for helping.
Thank you for having me on board.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Make sure you guys check out Jake's episode of Broad City airing in January.
January 13th or 14th. You go on the website and check it.
And then where else can they check you out? Don't forget.
Younger. It's on TV Land.
On TV Land.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's with like Sutton Foster, Hilary Duff. So if you like them, you'll.
Yeah, you know.
And Debbie Lazar, who's a New York Queens native.
Love her.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's a bomb.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah. And there you have it, guys. So thank you. And thank you so much for tuning in. The recipe to this and all of our recipes are on www.inthekitchenwithcaitlin.com. And don't forget to come back next time. And don't forget your empty stomach.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, ever.
No.
Empty stomach. Hashtag.
Well, if you forget yours, Jake will bring his. No. And then you'll be out of luck.
I love that snort.
Awesome.
All right, well.
Thank you.
Peace.